Hi, and welcome back to the Family Fitness Challenge. I'm Brooke Marie of Brooke Marie Fitness, and this is day number 9. I believe that sometimes we try and do a lot of different fitness things at the beginning of the year, and when we don't see the changes that we want to see, we give up. But do you understand that fitness really takes time? To live a life of wellness takes time for your body to adjust. And so, what I want to encourage you today with is to really pace yourself. Don't get discouraged when you're not seeing results right away. It's okay. As long as you're consistent and you're diligent and you're disciplined, you'll get the results. So continue to pace yourself. Take it little by little versus starting out at 5 days a week, which you may notice in this Family Fitness Challenge, I haven't had you exercise every day. And it's only because I understand that when you try and do too much right away, it hardly ever works. So I'm starting you out nice and slow. And the rationale behind that is it's just simply building a habit for you. If we start out at 2 days a week, and then after we get that down pat, we'll take it up to 3 days a week, and so on and so on. So starting out slowly and then adding as you go along is a very important key for you to learn. But for today's challenge, what we'll be focusing on is stretching. We talked about the other 2 components of exercise, which is having a good cardiovascular workout to work the heart and get the blood flowing. The second component was strengthening, which is helpful for the bones to build their mass and their strength. But the last component really is increasing your range of motion or your flexibility. Whenever you increase your flexibility or your range of motion, it really helps to alleviate you doing anything to really harm your body, to get muscle strains or muscle strains. In fact, if you were to bend over and pick up something off the floor and all of a sudden your lower back hurts, it's probably because you have not been stretching those muscles. Or if you try and bend over and you cannot touch your toes, your range of motion is probably off, in addition to some other exercising moves that we probably need to be included in your workout. But in terms of stretching and range of motion and just increasing flexibility, it's really important for any exercise program. And so stretching can be done in a numerous amount of ways. Just sitting on the floor and doing some runner lunges, stretches, just trying to touch those toes, or even stretching the upper body, really stretching out the arms like so, or just really making time to relax and allow the muscles to be able to be lengthened. There are numerous websites that you can look online to get a lot of different strengthening or stretching techniques. And so I won't really talk about that as much today, but you can go online and do your own research, your own due diligence to try and figure out what works best for you and your family. But stretching is important. So today, your challenge is to get up and to get moving. But before you do that, I want you to spend at least 10 minutes in some type of stretch. Okay? So we want to stretch the lower body as well as the upper body. And again, if you're not familiar with stretches, you can go online and really just indulge. There are so many different stretches that you can do to really help the body and the muscles to elongate themselves. Take 10 minutes to do that today prior to you doing the getting up and getting moving component for the challenge. Getting up and getting moving can be anything you want. It can be the dancing component. It can be you walking, playing sports outside, playing the Wii, but it needs to include the entire family. Okay, so get up, get moving today. But the real challenge is for you to stretch for at least 10 minutes prior to you getting up and getting moving. You'll go ahead and email me a snapshot of you all stretching together. Put on some music, go ahead and try and set the atmosphere so it's not, boring. And let's do it together. You got until midnight tonight to go ahead and email me that snapshot, and make sure that the challenge for you to get up and get moving is at least 25 to 30 minutes long. So you have 10 minutes of stretching and then another 20-25 minutes of some cardiovascular exercise. That's it for today's challenge. And if you have any questions, I'm here. And if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Continue to live a life that will inspire others.